Gentlemen, what if I told you that unlocking the secrets to a woman's heart isn't about flashy cars, chiseled abs, or smooth talk? The real game changer lies in mastering the hidden psychological triggers that women don't even realize control them. These are the subconscious desires, emotional switches, and vulnerabilities that drive their attraction, and most men are completely clueless about them. Today, we're diving into 10 hidden female weaknesses that, once you understand, will transform how you connect with women. Stick around, because this is about to change everything. Let's jump in. 1. The power of emotional certainty. Women are deeply emotional, but don't mistake that for chaos. Their feelings steer their choices, especially in love. One of their biggest hidden weaknesses, a deep craving for emotional certainty. A woman needs to feel secure with a man, not just swept up in passion or thrills, but grounded in stability, knowing you won't bail when life gets rough. That's why they're drawn to men who stay emotionally rock solid, radiating calm even in storms. A guy who's moody, overly reactive, or leans on her emotionally. Instant turn-off. It screams weakness. Women want safety, and that comes from you mastering your emotions no matter what hits. Think about it. If she feels like she's stabilizing you, the roles flip. You're the fragile one, and she's forced into dominance, a vibe that kills attraction fast. Instead, channel stoic confidence. When she's upset, you stay steady. When plans derail, you don't whine or panic. When challenges hit, you handle them with quiet strength. A man who delivers emotional certainty becomes her safe haven, pulling her in, often without her even knowing why. 2. Women are drawn to what they can't have. Here's a universal truth. We chase what's rare. Diamonds, luxury cars, limited edition kicks. They're prized because they're hard to get. Women operate the same way in attraction, a hidden weakness. They're hooked on men they can't fully claim. Guys who are too available, too eager, or too open with their feelings lose value in her eyes. She might like the attention, but she won't chase it. Men who create mystery and distance, though, spark a deep urge in her to close that gap. That's why women go wild for guys who seem indifferent or tough to read, not because they love being ignored, but because their subconscious values what's uncertain. How do you use this? Don't always be at her call. Let her wonder when she'll see you next. Keep your independence, live a life beyond her, and reveal yourself slowly. The second she feels she's fully got you, her interest fades. Stay just out of reach, and she'll keep chasing. 3. The unspoken influence of a deep voice and presence. One of the sneakiest psychological triggers for attraction, a deep, controlled voice and a commanding presence. Studies show deeper voices are seen as more dominant, confident, and attractive, rooted in evolutionary psychology. A deep voice signals high testosterone and leadership, traits women instinctively crave. But it's not just your voice. It's your whole vibe. Women melt for men who own a room without trying. Presence radiates before you speak. It's how you carry yourself, move, and react. A man with strong presence moves with purpose. No fidgeting or rushing, holds steady eye contact, and speaks slowly, every word deliberate. Weak presence, slouched posture, nervous tics, or a shaky voice scream low confidence, even if you don't notice. Want to captivate women effortlessly? Master your presence first. The stronger your energy, the more they're drawn to you without a word. 4. Women can't resist a man who walks away. Want to hit a woman's deepest fear? Walk away like you don't need her. One of their biggest weaknesses is their emotional response to loss. Simple psychology. We value what we might lose. Most guys do the opposite. When a woman pulls back, they chase, beg, or over-explain, trying to fix it. That just proves they need her more, and attraction dies. A man who walks away without flinching screams confidence. He's saying wordlessly, "I'm not desperate. I have options. My worth doesn't hinge on you." That drives women crazy. If she knows you'll bounce if she disrespects you, plays games, or drifts, she'll value you more. It's not manipulation, it's self-respect. The rule: be ready to walk, and you'll never chase. 5. A man with a mission is her kryptonite. A woman's ultimate weakness isn't your looks, money, or charm. It's your purpose. Women are wired to crave men driven by something bigger than themselves. A guy with a clear mission, building a business, mastering a skill, or chasing a personal goal is magnetic. Why? Purpose breeds focus, discipline, and independence. Qualities women can't resist. The mistake most guys make: they make her their mission, putting her above all else, making her feel like she's everything. Ironically, that kills attraction. Women don't want to be your world's center. They want to join something bigger. A man with a mission doesn't hover for her texts or ditch his plans when she calls. He's busy chasing his vision, and that's irresistible. Ask yourself, what are you building? What drives you? No mission. Women will sense it and won't stick around. 6. The paradox of controlled vulnerability. Vulnerability is tricky. Too much, and she sees you as weak. Too little, and you seem emotionally closed off. Women are weak for men who nail this paradox, opening up in a way that keeps their strength. A common mistake: thinking women want constant emotional outbursts. Nope. While they want deep connection, they're turned off by guys who overshare, complain, or seek validation. The trick? Be vulnerable selectively. Acknowledge emotions without being ruled by them. Share struggles, but only after you've overcome them. Reveal personal details gradually. A man who masters this makes her feel special when he opens up, but never from weakness. Oversharing too soon, dumping problems, or constantly needing reassurance screams neediness and instability. A man who shares his inner world on his terms, irresistible. Your emotions should be like a deep ocean, visible, never overwhelming. Women crave men strong enough to be vulnerable, yet controlled enough to enhance their presence. 7. Women are programmed to test your strength. Most guys don't see it, but women test them constantly. These aren't random, they're subconscious checks for strength. She might challenge your views to see if you hold firm, stir small conflicts to test your calm, or act aloof to spot insecurity. These aren't about being difficult. They're instinctive ways to weed out weak men. If she senses you're rattled, reactive, or overly emotional, respect vanishes. The secret? Never react emotionally to her tests. Stay calm, smile, stay unfazed. If she challenges you, respond with certainty, not defense. If she pulls away, don't chase. Let her return. Pass her tests, and you become irreplaceable. Good news. Women only test guys they're into. If she's testing you, you're in. Just don't fail. 8. Confidence in the face of rejection is irresistible. Most men dread rejection, but the few who embrace it with confidence are untouchable. Women are weak for guys who shrug off rejection like it's nothing. Laughing it off or turning it into a joke signals unshakable self-worth. Think about it. Desperate guys fear rejection. because they think they're out of options. Confident men don't care. They know their value. If she rejects you, say, "Cool, your loss. Have a great day," laugh, nod, and move on without a second thought. The key? Never let rejection dim your vibe. A man who handles rejection with ease attracts women effortlessly. Rejection doesn't hurt. Clinging to approval does. Stop fearing it, and women will chase your confidence. 9. Women obsess over men who are hard to read. If a woman always knows what you're feeling, she stops wondering. No wondering, no chasing. Women are weak for men who keep them guessing. This isn't about games. It's about mystery and unpredictability. Signs you're too easy to read? Instant text replies, spilling your feelings too soon, or constantly seeking validation. A high-value man creates attraction by not being an open book. He shares selectively, responds on his own time, and keeps a calm unpredictability. Curiosity drives desire. If she always knows what's next, the chase is over. A man who sparks her imagination is the one she can't stop thinking about. 10. A man who controls his desires. Controls everything women's ultimate weakness. A man who masters himself. Most guys are slaves to their desires, chasing women, craving validation, letting lust lead. The men with power control their desires, not the other way around. Women are weak for guys who don't chase blindly, who choose wisely, who aren't desperate for intimacy, who uphold standards and discipline, and who put purpose over pleasure. Stop chasing women, and they'll chase you. A man who says no, walks away, and prioritizes his mission over urges is one women will always crave. Attraction isn't tricks, it's psychology and self-mastery. Women are drawn to strength, purpose, and self-respect. Build these, and women won't just want you, they'll need you. There you have it, gentlemen. 10 hidden weaknesses that unlock the secrets to female attraction. Master these psychological triggers, and you'll not only attract women effortlessly, but become the kind of man they can't resist. If this blew your mind, smash that like button, hit follow for more game-changing wisdom, and share this with a friend who needs to hear it. Subscribe to Stoic Guide for more tips on mastering life, love, and attraction. Until next time, stay strong, stay grounded, and never chase.